thank you so much for the sub. Ah, it's almost a year. Gonna brown. Like cilantro? What? I don't understand the cilantro bit. Hello, Avery with the #1. Hello. Hi, KJB. Bringing up the cilantro. Hello, clone. Hello, everyone. My internet, I think, has been going poorly. I'm not too sure, but I'm sure you guys will let me know in the case it's not going well. But hey, what is up, every angle, every fella, every person here? I feel like it's been so long. I know I had a couple collabs week before last week. Yeah, with some Gone Fishing. I don't even think I added that stream in my channel. I don't even remember. I feel like it's been so long. Serrano got the same syllables as cilantro. Serrano, cilantro. Oh, Meowdy. Hello, clone. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Subscribe for 10 months. Jeez, you guys are all getting into the double digits. That's a little insane. Anywhoomst, I will say this is my first solo stream in a while since the last. Yeah, I have no other words or comments. I don't really know what else to say other than that. That has been a while. I guess life updates, there is none. Not really any, but yeah, I mean, I think the only thing, how is the Sora doing? I am surviving. She's so boring. I know. I'm like dot. Life is lifing. I know. Life is just lifing. It's, yeah, I mean, learning how to adapt and learn and do more. I think it does go. Yeah, it goes. It's a mix of different things as life does. I really admire everyone for being able to just kind of life the way they do, because that's something else. I feel like it does go. It goes. It's like couple life realizations, I guess, over the last couple of weeks, just with the new year and stuff. More work to do at work. Rent increase. Taxes coming up. Yeah, life, stuff to life about. Really wanting to spend the time to focus on my hobbies like this. I haven't even been able to record much, but it's like I get so burnt from everything. Hi Ran, rent and taxes. You know, sometimes alright, life doesn't always have to be interesting. Well, it's not that I want it to be non-interesting or I prefer one or the other. I think it's more so just that there's a lot to think about, because I'm at like that point in life where people are like, Sora, get it together, you know what you want to do, or do something that is going towards that goal. And at the same time, I'm like burnt and I don't really want to do anything. And as ironic as it is for me to want to always encourage people to follow their dreams and continue their hobbies, it's like even I struggle with that, because it's not easy. You have a lot of other things to do. I don't have it together at my age. I felt that. I mean, I see people next to me getting promotions, getting new jobs, getting married, having kids, getting into certain organizations and groups, like all sorts of things. And not to say things are like falling apart, but it's like things aren't going in the direction I had assumed that they would. Or I guess when I first started this journey, I kind of had this linear idea of how things would go, and it has not followed that at all. So I'm like at a little bit of a loss for words of what I should do about that, because what comes next? What does that mean for me as a human, as an angle, and like doing what I love? So it's like in the meantime, I am participating in a lot of different projects. I didn't really advertise this too much. Me post here. No bitch. Hey yo. I was part of the Sunlight Stage concert in one of the group songs. Like I didn't really, aside from that one tweet of the promotion, I didn't even like tweet out when the concert was going on or when my part would come up. But yeah, what do you see yourself as in 5 years? I don't know. It was so much easier even just a year ago, in my opinion, for some reason. And that year ago was one of the most stressful times of my life in VTubing, debut, and not debuting for some stuff. So it's a weird, funny. It's like the whole grass is greener on the other side thing, and there's nothing I can do about it. But it is what it is. What do you see yourself eating for dinner tomorrow? Either a bowl of rice with ochazuke, or a bowl of rice with natto, or a bowl of rice with jajang sauce. It really depends. I feel that. I don't know. I kind of look back at the Sora that was so full of life and motivated at the start of her journey, making shorts every day and streaming every day. And I'm like, that only lasted for 2 months. And I mean, even that, one could say, it's like, wow, that's a long time to stay committed to being an entertainer while working a full-time job. But I'm like, I only was able to do that for only 2 months. And like, try to even get back into that habit, I'm like, what is stopping me besides myself? So that's a little bit annoying to kind of think about, right? Because I have so much pride. I like thinking that I can do so much more, and ow! Universe! And I'm capable of more. And here I am. Rice. Yes, rice. Hello, universe. That's one way to make an entrance. But yeah, I don't know. Aren't you supposed to know more of what you want to do and mature more as this time goes on? I think it's the fact that I'm working with the elderly that also really makes that hit home, because here I am working with and for so many accomplished individuals, and I'm just kind of here. And recently I was looking at my savings. My family was going over our savings, and I had worked close to over a year more than my sister. And she already put more money into her savings than I did, just because her current occupation and path of life has her not paying rent, living at home, and earning double the income that I do right now. And keep in mind, with my rent increase, it's more than one paycheck. So it really has me thinking, I'm doing so much work, but it's not going to contribute too much in my future or even in my present. Like, I'm pretty much doing, I'm comfortable, but there's nothing past that. So now I'm thinking, oh my god, do I have to start looking for another job all over again? How is that gonna work? Do I have to find another place of living instead? Is that going to be okay? It's not like I'm like renting out a studio or an apartment either, guys. I'm living in California is the worst. Like, more than a paycheck goes into just having my own room and bathroom. It's like, oh my goodness. No wonder Asura eats his rice, honestly. Oh, and it's not to say that my spending habits is much better, right? I'm out here either getting art commissions or trying to like buy certain snacks that I think is tasty or whatnot. I'm like at Trader Joe's out of all grocery stores, and I'm like, I need to be a better adult or get a better job or both. It's so sad. Move out east? You're telling me to move out to where there's that winter snowstorm that's freezing everything and anyone over. I look for another place to live, preferably not in Cali. That's what I want to think about, but one, my family's here. And I know if I brought that up, they would rather have me just move home. which isn't possible because then I'll share a room with my sister. And then 2, I know that they still just want me to move back home, but I don't think that's the right answer, even though it would save me so much money realistically. And for the new job portion, it's like I just haven't been at this current one for long enough. I think my past resumes have only lasted maybe less than 5 months per job, and I think I need to stick with a job for a while just to kind of show that dedication. And I still don't think I'm qualified enough for anything else right now. So I'm kind of just stuck, and I will like kind of internally complain about it, but it's not like I have any other options, right? And going back to school isn't an option. Like my company, I think the funniest part about working in a retirement industry, or at least for my current position, is that I'm working in a retirement industry and they don't do 401k matching. I make it easier for those who are retired while having nothing added for my own retirement. Like I'm still obviously putting a portion of my paycheck because that's just good due diligence, but they don't match any of it. So it's me making my savings so I can live to be old and not hungry. And I literally paid just $400 about for new glasses because Sora went blind again and needs new glasses. And it's like a health necessity. Not my fault my genes say, hey Sora, you can't see. But yeah. Because they were like, oh, your vision is bad, so here is the thinner lenses because it will look too bulky and weird. And then they did so with my insurance, I'm supposed to be able to get my eye exams done for like a small like copay and stuff. But one, they were like, hey, we're gonna also do this, shoot, what's it called? It's like where they look at the back of your eye. And I was like, oh, okay. Because it wasn't like, oh, do you want to do this exam? Or, hey, have you thought about getting this exam? Have you done it before? It was just okay, we're gonna do your eye exam and you have to do one for contact lenses and then we're gonna do this other exam. I'm like, okay, sounds standard. No, lo and behold, contacts and glasses have different exams, which has different fees, and this third exam thing is optional and costs another like 70 bucks. And it's one of those where, okay, oh no, it was like a retinal scan, but it's like, okay, realistically, it's a good thing to do because you want to take care of your eyes and you want to make sure there's nothing back there. So it's a good health thing to do every once in a while. I just honestly didn't anticipate doing that because I went in thinking, oh, my vision got worse. I need glasses. I will get my eye exam, know what kind of glasses to get, and get those glasses. Sora needs adult supervision. Because this is the first time Sora is doing this stuff by herself. And I should have just said, no, let me think about it. Busy Sora thought, well, I'm already at the glasses store. Might as well get them done because I need them eventually. Sora also needs better insurance. That's what she does also need. And with the job thing, it's like I can't... It's like they do reward me. Like, I've only been there for a few months, and I already got the promotion and a couple raises. Like, it's already happened. But it's just that because the starting point of that job's pay was so low, the raises don't really provide enough. Even though in any other job setting, it's like, oh, good, you're getting a XYZ like percentage raise or commissions and things like that. And I think it's just the nature of the job too. But it partially makes me... You're falling for the same traps I usually fall. Stop! I need adult supervision. I'm not the adult here. But yeah, no, it's like one of those things where... I forgot what I was saying mid-sentence already. Shoot, what was I saying? Oh my god. I don't remember. My brain went blank. But yeah, that be IRL stuff. And then VTubing stuff, like motivation and doing things and I don't know. I don't know how much detail I want to go into or like how sappy I want to get, but it's like I'm a, like I said, I need adult supervision. I'm a very like not good by myself type of person. Like it's always it's easier to study when there's a friend there to study with you kind of thing. So putting me alone in an office setting, putting me alone in like any other kind of setting, it's like we don't have to be doing anything together. We don't have to actively be interacting with each other, but just knowing that there's someone else there, just it helps a lot. I don't want to say a codependent person. Like I was fine working my Sunday shift. I can do work on my own. If anything, I do like that in the sense I don't get bothered, so I can really focus on my work. But in terms of like hobbies and like enjoyments of that stuff, it's like I want to motivate others to do the same because it motivates me when I see others also doing that, right? Like I see a friend upload a cool cover and I think, "Oh my god, I want to make a cover too now." Like I want to sing something too. And I mean, I guess in the last 2 years of VTubing, there's been just a lot of those type of changes, and I'm like, not that it came completely out of the ordinary, but it's not something I had wanted either. So I'm like, smile and grin. I can't do anything else about it. This is how I feel, but how I feel is literally solely just restricted to me. It's not like there's nothing else I can really do. So I'm just nervous laughter. I really didn't know how I was gonna go in. Ow, Mira! Ren, thank you for the water. Let me go grab the water that I put too far across my desk. But yeah. It's a mix of different things. And it's one of those, because it's a mix of different things that happened all around the same time period, it just hits a bit harder. Oh my goodness, I think one of the funniest things that happened at work. So there was that one time at work where I was just so... My arms aren't short, it was just really far! But there was this time at work. Okay, so usually I have to give the number of guests to our chef so they know how many plates to prepare. And they really like it when we're pretty precise because one, we don't waste food, and two, we don't think like, oh, we don't have enough food. And I'm usually pretty good. But the nature of having events with guests is you can't force every guest to come. Some will come, some will not, some won't tell you that they won't. It's like, it's out of your control kind of thing. And I remember there was one day I was super stressed and I had forgotten to even give that number. And I ran in very last minute and I say the number and they're like, "Oh, sorry, Sora, you know, you're a little late. Like, we just have to go for the original number, even if it's like very different." And I understood. And it was my bad. But that day, I think I was just so stressed out. Like, there was just too many different things happening. Like, I straight up started tearing up. And that day, I think I cried 4 different times every time someone approached me. Because I think they just saw my face and they're like, "Are you okay?" And then when they ask me, "Are you okay?" it's like, "I'm not." And I can't like stop it. And I wasn't like sad or angry. It was just like, I was just so stressed that tears were like bulging out of my eyeballs. So that happens with the chef. And he is this very, like, he's French. He's very, very French. Very sarcastic, dark sense of humor, right? Likes to joke, you know, "Ha, you got the wrong number, I will, you know, we will kill you," kind of thing. And I tell him the number, he says it's too late, and I'm like, "I know." And I'm like at the verge of tears saying, "I know." And then he looks at me and he goes, "It's okay." was just so stressed. And now, every time I have to give him the number, it's kind of funny because it's like the last time we had an event, the number was so bad because the forecast said it was gonna rain, and I think people just decided they weren't leaving their houses, so the number was completely off. It was the most off I had ever seen it. And I go to the chef and I'm like, chef, this is the number, and it's like so off, right? And the whole kitchen, they hear this and they're like, what? Because they're all shocked that the number was so off. But that chef goes, it's okay. Like they're so nice to me, like even nicer than before. Hello, Tampon Vampire. Welcome. Hello, Cora. Is Cora here? I too cry when people approach me, so it's fine. Yeah, no, I can't be approached. But I also can't be left alone, so it's quite the predicament to be in. I think your model might be stuttering. It's just the wing. Is it just the wings? The thing is, my bitrate has been saying that there's been issues, and when I'm on my phone on the Wi-Fi, I sometimes like the comments on TikTok doesn't show up. So I think it's my internet, which is a surprise because my internet is usually emotional support angle. We need this emotional support angle for me. Yeah. I'm like kind of surviving. It's like I've missed this and streaming and making content. I haven't made a short in so long. Internet's been bad for streams recently. I can't tell you. I don't know if it's I mean, where I live, California, we don't have like things breaking down our telephone poles and like our electrical wires and things like that. So I don't know. Aside from just crappy internet. I have crappy internet at work too. Guys, I need a better job that's either more fulfilling or pays me more. Either or I need to find a place to rent that's cheaper. I don't know. I'm a Cali buddy. I am. I live in the state of too expensive. I live in the state of which I cannot afford anything. We do get to avoid the storm though, so that is true. Right, rent is a staying dog. I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I do it either. I saw my paycheck and saw how it was like $20 off my rent, and I'm like, wow, I can't even cover my rent. And I'm like, how am I supposed to put part of my paycheck into my 401k and then part of my other paycheck into rent and then the other part of paycheck into like savings and my retirement? And now I have to think about taxes, because since I've been streaming, I haven't been setting aside money for taxes. So I'm like, this is fine. I'm not singing as much. I'm not making as much content. I'm losing money at a very, very, very rapid speed. And my work is working me harder than ever, but it is fine. I'm never gonna retire. I'm never gonna retire. I'm gonna move so many people into our retirement community. I'm gonna see so many people in the retirement industry, and I myself will never be one of them. Work around the clock and die at the job. Exactly. W rare stream. I know. For real. Cora mental breakdown live on stream. You've seen this before, Cora. It's nothing new. You deserve all that. Thank you. I don't get head pats here. I get things thrown at me. I mean, at least in some exciting news, I am doing a bunch of different singing projects with so many other cool YouTubers, which actually brings me to the next point. I'm going to start streaming on YouTube. I was wondering if I should make a separate— Ow! Pokeball! I ran! I wasn't sure if when did I want to start streaming there? Maybe next week? I'm quite busy this week, so I'm thinking maybe on Monday, I'll start streaming on YouTube. And keep in mind, I'm not monetized on YouTube. And I don't know how the ads work. I don't even know how the stream works. But for external reasons, I will actually start streaming on YouTube. Apparently it's a bit more of a pain, but Sora's moving to YouTube, so no, it's not escaping the birthday. Wait, why won't it go away, Ava? Go away. I didn't realize you guys would all be this excited about me going to YouTube. I thought it was just Korra. But yeah, for reasons, I will be moving to YouTube. I don't know if it's permanent. You know, I might try YouTube and think, I don't really like it. But, saves your VODs for longer. Ah, I see. But I think the biggest thing I liked about Twitch is like the emotes and stuff. The only reason I even have Twitch installed. I don't like Twitch, but I like Twitch because Sora's there. Well, congratulations. We won't be doing any more Twitch for a while. We'll see how YouTube does. It might take some time before I get monetized there. AKA, I'll start probably getting monetized a year from now. But it is what it is. It's just because I've been doing Twitch for so much longer. AKA, a couple months longer. BRB gonna drive home? Okay, get home safe. Drive safely. I don't know what part of the world you're in, but if it's snowy, drive extra safe. If it's not, still drive extra safe because it's nighttime and there are crazy drivers out there. Man, I miss Sora. Oh my god, I miss Sora too. When did Sora become such a like ... Debbie Downer? Oh my god. Wow, guys, I'm so excited. You guys are here for my stream. What should we do next, chat? I am so excited to be here with you guys. I wanna drive full throttle with the empty bottle. No! Why did that rhyme? Stream on both? I would, but this is what my computer sounds like streaming just this. I don't have any games or anything open, right? This is what my computer sounds like when I'm just streaming me chatting. So I think if I dual stream, it might blow up. If I try to dual stream, it might just self-implode. So for now, at least while it's still alive, we will stick to one or the other. That is my PC. Given my input was maxed out, just so you can hear it. But if we can't hear it, okay. Ear warning for reference. I'm gonna max it up and talk in a normal volume. You know how it sounds relative to my voice, but it's really that loud. So watch your ears, everyone. I'm gonna talk. Yeah, it's bad. It constantly sounds like there's an airplane, but the good news is during the winter my room gets really warm. During the summer it's the worst. I am streaming on an airplane. Yes. Shoot. What's a good script for an airplane? Common airplane script. Why did you sound like a valley girl? What did I say that made me sound like a valley girl? Eh? Your winters are 60 degrees. They are. Okay. Good afternoon, passengers. This is the pre-boarding announcement for Flight 89B to Rome. Why Rome? We are now inviting those passengers with small children and any passengers requiring special assistance to begin boarding at this time. Please have your boarding pass and identification ready. Regular boarding will begin in approximately 10 minutes time. Thank you. We will begin boarding now. Yeah. Might be tweaking, I haven't slept. Oh no. Well, Ava, you might just be tweaking. Period. Yas, queen. Period. Oh my god, yeah. It reminds me of how gonna be in the high 10s high tens. My coworker at work, um, his cubicle or office is like right next to me, right next to me, and every time I'd like randomly look at him, he would move his hands. He would go 6'7", and I'm like, why am I here? High tens is 18 degrees Fahrenheit. Then why is it called high tens? Oh, I get it, because 18 is like a higher. I get it. I didn't get it at the first part or start, but I get it. Shut up with the. That's what I mean. I can't say anything these days. They're like, oh, what time will you be ready? I'm like, oh, 6 to 7 minutes. And everyone's like, and I'm like, dude, I feel so bad for my sister because she works with elementary school kids. So the effect of it is probably like tenfold worse than what I see. And for her, it's little kids, so she can't get mad at them either. It is the worst indeed. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm hungry. What should I eat? Rice, or rice? I don't even have any more. I bought soup dumplings. I had bought like frozen soup dumplings and I ran out of all of those. I had the frozen soup dumplings with the laogama, the chili oil, and green onions. It was very good. But I ran out. Did I just eat ramen? I have some ramen. I have some jampong, like seafood ramen. Oh, but then I have to go outside and cook, and I might run into my housemate, and I don't want to talk to anyone. I might just eat some crackers and like chips. Oh my god, girl dinner. Oh, brain rot. I can't. Get me out of this. I'm in hell. Me 67 feet buried deep. If you keep up with that. That's too many feet more than necessary. You don't need to have to dig that deep to bury me in. Next Saturday, it'll be 4 degrees Fahrenheit. Hashtag can't relate as it... Saturday. Let me see. How hot is this Saturday? Oh my god. Saturday is hitting 80 degrees. I can't wear my trench coat in 80 degrees weather. Raw dodging. No, craft singles don't taste very good. I liked them when I was a kid, but I don't really like them anymore. If I were to choose a cheese, I would choose Swiss. And if I were to choose a watch movement, I would also choose Swiss. I miss working with watches. I'll be dead ass honest. I don't miss the company I worked for, but holy heck do I miss working with watches, because watches are so cool, and like watching people who like watches get watches were so cool. There's like no way to go corporate in a watch company. Like if you really want to go corporate, you have to be like huge business degree, marketing degree, yada yada yada, and then you get into that watch business. I'm like, I can probably go back into sales, but I don't want to go into sales. You know what else we missed? I'm right here! Or, I'm right here, everyone. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm losing my mind. Help me. Ah! See, to you guys, you get to watch me scream. I'm watching my monitor as I scream into the mic. It's so over. I don't know. How do people stay motivated? It's not like I want to stop like doing what I do. It's like I enjoy it. It's just one getting started. You know what I started doing as well? I started growing green onions. You know, like when you cut off the like white bits with the roots. I put it in water and then it started to grow. But apparently if you grow it only in water, the stalks end up really thin and it doesn't really have much flavor. So I bought dirt and a pot and I put all the green onions in there, and after about a week, they have grown so tall, I have fresh green onions. This is how Sora is coping. Sora is coping by planting random things, watching the specific monarch butterfly chrysalli at work, and I also saw this new bug. It's apparently called like a milkweed bug. They're not like bad, but if they consume all the milkweed in the area, it's bad for the butterflies, right? But they can kind of coexist. Green onions are easy, I know. And you know the worst part about buying green onions is one, you have to keep buying green onions, and two, when you put it in the fridge and you don't use it right away, they turn brown and wilt and green and mushy and they're not good anymore. But with this, since it's in the ground and it's constantly growing, I just have to snip how much I want to use and boom, I get fresh green onions for any occasion and I don't have to worry about it going bad because it will constantly grow. It's like, wow, infinite food glitch if I had to live off of just green onions. I'm going to buy food and stuff. I thought 2 was going to have to interact. 2? Interact with people? Going out? Yeah, I don't want to go out. Bye, Mira! Get some stuff that's yummy. And be safe while you get some stuff. That reminds me, I was at the grocery store and I was buying my stuff. And the cashier, right, rings up all of my things and I pay for it and everything. And then the cashier looks at me and goes, "Stay safe out there." And I'm like, what? Like so randomly. I've had people say, "Oh, have a good evening, have a good night." But just stay safe out there. I'm like, am I gonna get jumped? Like, is someone waiting in the parking lot? What the heck? Oh my god. But clearly I'm here, I didn't get jumped. Oh, is my wing still lagging, by the way? I think it says my internet looks a bit better, so I think it might just be better, but we'll see. Jump them. I don't think I'll be able to jump that high, I'll be honest. That's the sad part. Or jump them first! Imagine jumping the wrong guy, I feel so bad. That aside. Guys, what do I make for dinner? Oh wait, I do have canned soup. I can make some canned soup. Then I still have to go out of my room and meet people. Oh, I don't... Like, there's nothing wrong with my housemates. Nothing at all. I just don't want to do the human interaction. I feel so self-conscious when people are near me. People are always surprised. They're like, "Sora, you're introverted? You don't like going outside?" I'm like, dude, if I had the money and resources, I would never leave the house. I would literally be I would be a bunker house. And the thing is, I live in a very clean place because I need things to be neat. Neat. So it would be like a neat living space, but like very clean and organized to the point where it's a little atrocious. Like, I'm the same type of person. Okay, tell me if I'm crazy or not. You're cooking food. So you use up some pots and pans and some utensils and stuff. So you're cooking and you're cooking. You finish cooking. You're done cooking and you plate the dish and everything. Your food's ready. What do? Do you A, go eat and leave the pots everywhere? B, put the pots and pans into the sink and then go eat? Or 3, do you do all the dishes and then you eat your food? You eat your food? What I do after I'm done cooking and everything is done and plated up, I do all the dishes first. I clean every pot, pan, utensil used, everything that I used to cook. I clean it, I wash it and everything. And then I eat about 10 minutes after I finish cooking the food. Because I don't like the idea of having dirty plates. So I just finish cleaning all the plates, eat my food, and then clean the and then I clean the plates of which I just ate the food off of. So at this point, when I'm eating my food, it's not like hot. It's like very, very warm. But I make sure I do all my dishes first. Because I don't like leaving any sort of a mess, even for like any second longer than I need to. I don't even like load it in the dishwasher or anything. But the plate you ate off of is not clean and you have to clean it again. Yeah, but it's not clean after I ate. When there's food on it, I don't feel bugged because there's food on it. But once I finish eating, now I'm like, okay, well now I have to clean the plate. And then I do it afterwards. So I basically do 2 rounds of washing dishes. Where I cook, finish the food, clean, eat the food, Clean. Best to eat first and clean everything. But then I have to think about the things I have to clean. Or let the pot soak. But if you just clean it right away, you don't have to let them soak. Because you can just wipe it and clean it and wash it and soap and scrub and everything. See, I didn't realize this was weird until I brought it up. And everyone turned their heads to me and they're like, you do what? And I'm like, yeah, I clean the plates and stuff and then I eat. And they're like, you don't eat first and then clean everything all at once? I'm like, no, I clean and then I eat and then I clean what I ate off of. Go raw maxing, no cleaning at all. Oh my god, that's what my last roommate did. We do not go back there. Hot food is good for the soul. No wonder Sora's soul is gone. She's no longer consuming hot food. She's always consuming lukewarm food. It's not weird. Thank you, Ran. Don't text and drive. I'm assuming you're done driving. Yeah. Anywho, this is just my yap stream. I think today's stream is the only stream for this week because, like I said before, I'm quite busy. For this week, I have some people from out of town coming over, but next week, by then, I will figure out how to stream on YouTube. So, I will stream on YouTube for the time being. Yippee! And I can figure out how raids and stuff work too. So. Still, oh god, Red, stop responding! Stop responding! Stop! No! I'm gonna time you out if you try to respond again. I always wanted to try doing like a self-duet of sorts. Not faster, clone! But like, you know that song, Start of Something New, by High School Musical? Let me pull up the lyrics real quick. Because the thing is, I'm really bad at doing like a masculine voice. I think my voice is too high-pitched. But it was something I always wanted to try doing growing up. Because I thought it was really cool. Here, let me see. So, for this particular song, it goes with both Troy Bolton singing with Gabriella Hudson, right? Put the drift in Snowdrift. No! No drifting! Deja vu. No. But so like the first part, right? Troy sings, right? And trying to do Gabriella's voice, she has like a more nasally tone. So it's a little bit simpler. But for Troy, he just has a very like cool, higher male pitch voice, but like it's still male voice, you know? So it's like, let's see my poor attempt. Living in my own world, didn't understand. It's like just singing in a lower voice. That anything can happen when you take the chance. And then like Gabriella's voice is so much higher pitched and like nasal. She's like, I never believed in what I couldn't see. I never opened my heart, oh, to what a possibility. Ooh, I know that something has changed. Never felt this way. And right here tonight, this could be the start of something new. It's like been stuck in my head. Ava! Feels so right to be here with you. Oh, and now looking in your eyes, I feel in my heart. It kind of feels like a Britney Spears voice. You know how Britney Spears sounds like? Oops, I did it again. I made you believe. Something like that, kind of like a round, small, nasally voice. Well, Clone redeemed Korean mode out of left field. So, 이제 한국말로 대화를 해야 되는데 뭘 할 건지를 모르니까 내가 어떻게 할까? 그거는 너무 애기 소리야. 그러면 Oops, I did it again. I made you believe. 그런 소리일까? 하이스쿨 뮤지컬 한국말로 그거가 뭐 한국말 내가 어떻게 한국말로 해? 그거는 못할 것 같은데 가사를 모르니까 그거를 안 하고 우리가 이거를 하자. 잠시만. 이 게임 알잖아. I just got your message. 그 게임 Mystic Messenger. 한국말 가사가 뭐였지? 여기다. 안 보이네. 왜 안 보이시죠? 집에 왔어. 잘 다녀왔어요. I just 그 노트가 뭐였지? I just 키가 뭐였지? Just got your message. 그건 것 같아. 그거가 조금 높은데 호라가 나를 어떻게 된 거야, 렌도 이 게임을 하는 거다고? I just got your messages. 두두두두두두두두두. 아침을 깨는 그의 익숙한 나의 벨소리. 심결에 차가운 손을 뻗어 지난 밤 새벽에 일어난 일은 뭐가 있는지 어쩌면 또 너에 관한 이야기. 기분은 어떤지 서로 안부는 주고 버릴 때 수상한 내 모습 알아 제 머리가 말도 되지 않은 농담 걸림은 네가 상상해 환하게 웃고 있는 너. 바보처럼 손을 놓지 못해. 가사가 어떻게 된 거지? Did you get mysterious messages? 사진 속이 준 어떻게 가는 거였지? 기억 안 나. 노래가 어떻게 가는지를 기억이 안 나요. 하지만 이 게임이었지. 내가 고등학교 때 자꾸 했던 게임. 노래는 재밌긴 하지. 딴 거 뭐가 있었죠? 아직도 한국말로 대화를 해야 돼? 이분도? 와. 소라 전화 하는 거. 잠깐. 내가 그런 거 하나 찾을게. 이렇게 해볼게. 잠시만. 어떻게 할 건지 알아. Mystic Messenger Script 이렇게 하고 한국말로 되어 있는 거가 있을까? 이거는 아니었는데. 할까지? 노래만 자꾸 나오네. 영어로 돼 있어. 이것도 아니었는데. 그냥 이렇게 생각해서 한번 해볼까? 그냥 여보세요? 아침 먹었어? 아직 안 먹었어? 아침도 먹어야 되지. 오늘 일은 어땠어? 힘들었어? 힘들었으면 그냥 슉. 아. I keep wheezing. It's too like gross to try to like. Oh my god, Redemption for Sora phone call. That's kind of like GFE content, but like in Korean. And the thing is, I keep like cringing because it's like kind of gross to like say it out loud, right? Because like, oh my god, it's like GFE but in Korean. It's like 아직도 안 자고 있어? 안 자고 뭐해? 게임만 하지 말고 얼른 자. That is gross. That is not becoming a redemption at all. I'm not doing that again. Sorry for the cringe. It's okay. I didn't realize how cringe it was until I tried it. It's Cora's fault. 아이고. Let's see. What else could this angle do to have the time go on while streaming? What would be an interesting thing to stream? I started drinking the Trader Joe's to the power C of vitamin C because I like Acerola cherries, and it was a very good juice. So I went back to Trader Joe's to buy another, and they ran out. First time wanting Trader Joe's things that straight up ran out. I completed Daehi, Jumin, and 707. Oh, very nice. Have you tried the bad endings too? I will say Jumin has some interesting ones. Trader Joe's are usually so crowded. They are, but last time I went, there were so many things of the juice, and they're all gone. Oh, my juice. I wanted my orange juice. Like 200% orange juice. And when I heard Sora said I started drinking, I said, hell yeah, it doesn't matter the context I came next. You know what else I bought at Trader Joe's though? Because they didn't have my juice. I bought their strawberry milk. And I thought it would be sweeter. It was more tart and more yogurt-like, which isn't bad. It just wasn't what I expected. But I did get their strawberry milk. If anything, in my freezer right now, all I have are chocolate-covered strawberries, strawberry Greek yogurt bars, strawberry ice cream cones, and I think that's it. So if I open my freezer, all you see are pink boxes. Because everything is like marketed to be pink. And all I have are like frozen strawberry stuff. I used to have my frozen dumplings, but I ate all of that, so I only have my frozen strawberry flavored stuff. How do they even milk strawberries? You don't want to know. You don't want to know that one. It's getting close to Valentine's Day. I started putting out some Valentine's themed chocolate out at work. And everyone is like, oh look, it's a heart. There's a lot of DNA in strawberries. No wonder I'm so messed up. I'm like your casual random mix of God knows what. Like you go into the garbage disposal and you mix all the crap in there and it's like, hey look, there's Sora. I got some extra. Are you sure I got extra or I'm missing some? I don't know. I merely exist. I need the recipe for Sora. Just look in your garbage disposal. There it is. Self-deprecating jokes. Woohoo! Let's go. So fun. I need help. I need a mental asylum. I need more than a mental asylum. Chrome home. Autocorrect hates what Ava. Chrome. Facts. I was thinking about just playing a game randomly while yapping, but I felt like even that's too distracting. We're not that generation where we need Subway Surfer at the side of whatever the video's about. Like, we have enough, like, brain power to just concentrate on what we're looking at, right? Neurologically spicy. I got so judged. Have you guys been to Dave's Hot Chicken? I, like, went there, got hot, I could have gotten very hot. Hot wasn't hot enough. But I was the only one who got something over medium. Everyone's like, okay, so I'm like, I'm Korean. I get disowned otherwise. I am not Subway Surfer. If I was Subway Surfer, I would be surfing subways. They have Daves in Yeah, they have a lot of Daves in California. I say you should try Warframe. I've never tried Warframe. I have Warzone. Or no, I uninstalled it. It was too big of a game. I had Warzone, past tense. Not anymore though. It's a big chain. It is a big chain. I'm surprised. We even have Raising Canes and stuff, so. Well, it is what it is. Incoming ad break in 1 minute because my stream chat box is gone and dead, and I forgot how I did it the first time, so I haven't fixed it. That's something I need to fix for YouTube. Shit. Dang it. Think you're Subway Surfer because you're already grabbing No, but Subway Surfer doesn't grab the attention. No, it's like just the mind-boggling little things. It's in the hots right now. What's in the hots? What did I just say? What was I? What's in the hots? Dude, my attention span is non-existent. It's so bad. I'm gonna lose my marbles. Ah, Warzone is in the hots. Interesting, interesting. I'm curious. How long do caterpillars stay in their chrysalis? 1 to 4 weeks? For Monarch. Because I've been watching this one chrysalis for about a week and a half now. 8 to 15 days. I should be seeing it emerging in a couple days, but the chrysalis is still green. I thought the chrysalis was supposed to like grow, like turn darker colors before. What? Wait till they turn dark, cleared, and emerge. But the chrysalis is still green. Don't say it's dead, Ava! The other caterpillar I saw was already dead. Is bug-pilled as expected of a magpie. I am bug-pilled. And I like shiny things like watches. Omega came out with their new, white, shoot. What's the material called? Oh my god, no. It's blanking. Ceramic. White ceramic. I don't know if it was a Speedmaster, but... Jesus, I got jump scared by a Twitch adged. Adged! Spook! You've been jumped. You've been jumped by a smooth Twitch ad. Yabai! Doshio! I don't know what to do. In life, in general, in many aspects. Am I just gonna be like this forever? Oh my god, existential crisis moment. I knew I was hitting my quarter life crisis. And it's not even that time of the month. It's not even mood swings. It's just me yapping too much. I'm just talking too much, so it's like reminding me of different topics and different things. And I'm like, oh wait, right, this thing and that thing. And I'm like, oh, haha, life. You know, that reminds me, on one of the residents' door, she has this little picture framed, okay? And let me find it. Where's the picture? It was the funniest thing I saw. That picture. Oh, I found it. Okay. So on her door, she has this little framed sticker, and it goes, "It's never too late to be what you want to be. Unless you want to be younger. Then you're screwed." But you know what? It's never too late to be what you want to be. That is true. Guys, it's never too late to be what you want to be. As long as it's not something illegal. Speaking of, oh my god, speaking of drunk drivers, oh my god. So at work, one of our transportation devices got hit. So it was a head-on collision. by a drunk driver who was in their early 20s. Thankfully, nobody was hurt, but there were residents in that transportation, and it was a straight up head-on collision. The guy was just drunk, like DUI. He was drunk, and he was drunk at a very random time of the day. Nobody died. Nobody was severely injured, which is good. The driver did his best in navigating that situation and securing all the people in the vehicles, so it was good. But holy crap, like, God, I can't believe the irresponsibility of some people. Like, sincerely, guys, like, be sober when you do anything. If you're gonna grill some steak, if you're gonna drive to school, or going to fix the roofing, I don't know, just don't be drunk or like inebriated. Holy snap, that was wild. When I heard about that, I was like, oh my god. I'm glad they're okay. I know it's a good thing that they're okay. Like, I was so worried for the past week because I was like, we didn't get any news for a while, but everyone's okay. Driver got arrested, not surprised. Yeah, but he was in his early 20s. He like pretty much just ruined his life. You know what I mean? Hello. Shoot. Where's my Spanish? Un poco de lag. Is it like 1 second it's lagging a bit? There's a bit of lag. Oh my god, I remember Spanish. I barely remember Spanish. I know, there's a little lag. My internet's been a little spotty. Which is weird, my internet usually is quite good. So let's hope that's not negative foreboding. Grilling steaks drunk is easy. What if you burn yourself? I always take a ride back home when I'm drunk from random... Not from random strangers, no! There's something called Uber, which is also getting a ride home from a random stranger. But you pay them. Nah, safety is a big thing, everyone. Stay safe and keep caution. Oh my god, I'm like the cashier that saw me and was like, stay safe out there. That sounded like an NPC dialogue. Technically, Uber drivers are strangers. I saw this one license plate that said someone's name and Uber. Except he looked like he was 90. So I'm like, is this a 90-year-old Uber driver? Is there a limit to how old you have to be, or you can be, to be an Uber driver? I couldn't tell if he was a real Uber driver or not. Did you guys see the latest Oshinoko opening? That was really cool. I love Tamina. Tamina is great. I don't want my Uber well, okay, there's obviously a minimum age. Like, we're not having underage people driving or people without a license driving. Yeah. What do, everyone? What's the point of life? What is our purpose? What are we supposed to do from here on out and now? Do we just keep discussing on what we should do? Do other people direct us in what we should do? Do they know better of what we should be doing? Off topic, but have you heard of the Marvel Rivals drama? I have! And kindly speaking, how do you go 0-5 and 0? Like, how do you not get a single assist? Like, you can have off days, off games, and stuff like that, but like, 0 assists? 0? Like, you didn't tickle them for like a single damage at all? Like, even a tank? Like, I don't understand. And as someone who played competitive Overwatch before, not like really, really good, but still somewhat, like, when people tell you, like when good players tell you what to do and to switch, you do it. And I actually had a pretty similar experience. I was in a tournament for a game once, and I was very bad, okay? Given I wasn't very good. And the top player of that team kept telling me, oh, Sora do this, Sora do that, Sora do this. He micromanaged every part of my play. I hated being there. I didn't like being micromanaged that much. But I still listened. Because he was right. I didn't know enough about the game. And I voluntarily chose to leave that tournament after that game. Because I was like, okay, I didn't really like that. I don't want to be in that kind of environment again. I'm not okay with that. But that didn't mean I stood up and argued and said like, oh no, I'm gonna do what I want kind of thing. It's like you're in a tournament. And for us, yeah, it wasn't a $40,000 tournament. I think it was like a $20 gift card. It was very low, like low scale. But it's like, I committed to the tournament, so I did what I had to do. But if you're gonna micromanage me, I'm gonna, you know, do it and be upset and leave after. But, you know, it's like, during the game itself, you know what you signed up for. It's, going 0-5 is somewhat understandable, but going 0-5-0 is... No, seriously, because going 0-5, it can happen. Like, I've played Widowmaker and gotten nothing before. Like, it happens. It's just, at least as I'm Widowmaker, I still get like 0-5 and like 3, you know, like tickle someone for something. Like, you can't go 0 assists too. Over 200 ping as well? Like, logically speaking, anyone can see that that's just not the wisest thing, to go a hit scan, sniper, and playing on 200 ping. Like, you have to think what's better for the end of the game for your team in general. You can't be a selfish player in a competitive environment like that. In a competitive environment where money is on the line, you need to play for that competitive spirit and the money. That's the nature of the tournament. Like, you can't be playing for your feelings at that point. And if that's how you want to play, don't be in that tourney. Do not participate. Like, there's a place and time for that, and that wasn't it. It was a mere skill issue. Don't worry, you're admirable. No. No, stop, sorry, you're ruining my vibe. Okay, I think that's been the funniest kind of meme I've seen, where the girl in question, she's been losing sponsorships and like losing followers, and like she's been having a lot of backlash. And everyone's like, no, it's okay, she's not playing for the money, she's playing for the vibes, you know, she's fine because she's playing for the vibes. And it's like, oh, that's a really funny way to view it. But yeah, I have heard about it. It's been a bit nuts, to say the least. Hello, Updog. Nell, hello! I'm like rereading the top of chat. But yeah. It's very interesting. But I do wish the best for, what's his name? King something? Like, seems like he's doing very well for himself with Twitch and streaming, having a lot of followers and views and having a lot of donations. Like, good on him. This is, if anything, like one of the best kind of foundations he can have for him. He stayed honest, true to himself. He was stern, but he was still respectful. He was still very respectful. And it was very blatantly obvious that that's kind of the type of person he was through that VOD. So, good on him. Good things onto good people. And yeah, good to see. Playing for the vibes are groups that are doing it for the vibes. No, sir, for real. That's what I mean. I play for the vibes. That's why when people go, hey Sora, want to play ranked league? I say no. They're like, why? It's for fun. It's not that serious. We don't care about rank. I'm like, you guys care about rank more than I care about rank. Which isn't fair to you guys, because me playing what I want to play shouldn't affect your guys' play and rank. Like, thanks for asking, but no. Because that's not the type of player I am, and I know you'll say, it'll still be fine, it's okay. No, it won't be. So we won't play. You want to play ARAM? All Mayhem? Like, sure, we can play the for fun, like, vibe modes. But yeah, we're not doing that. Hello, Fleece! Hi! Got 20k concurrent viewers. That's crazy! Good on him. Funny, he made a Twitter account because of the drama, gained more followers in just a day. That's the power of the internet. Oh, water breaking. Posture check, thank you. I was so slouched. League of Legends. You can't say that, Ran. And out of everyone to comment League of Legends, you are not one of them. And I think a dev gifted him some in-game money to buy a magic skin. That's so cool. I'm glad that the devs are also supportive. Playing Art Raiders with a flute is my pace sometimes. I don't know what that means, but it probably is as goofy as it sounds. Speaking of League, no one is ever speaking of League. What the heck? Speaking of League, Mayhem is really fun. I love it. I love the augments. Sometimes you find really goofy ones. Sometimes you get uber stomped. But that's the nature of the game, so it's fun. Another League player outed for being a... Oh no! They're everywhere. It's so bad. Yeah. Yeah, no. You know, have I ever brought this up before? I don't know if I've ever brought this up before. I've met some really unsavory adults back when I was younger and on the internet. It sucks that there are so many sucky people out there. That's all I have to say. How have things been, y'all? Pulse check on the community. You missed the entire first part of this VOD. My eye is twitching. You might not want to check back on the VOD. We do need a pulse check. I was not talking about boobs and butts. Why would I be talking about things I have neither of? We are lost in life, that is true. TLDR, we are lost in life. But what do besides live life? I'm not deflecting! There was literally no mention of boobs or butts ever until this moment. This is not my say. Don't worry, this is not my say so stream either. Haha, I am an imposter. Hehe. This is not Sora. This is not Hoshi Sorano. This is. I'm Troy Bolton and I'm a wildcat. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just losing my mind. Help me. Blink twice. Dude, I can't count. Hoshi pasta. I side-eye at that one. I feel old now. I just had my birthday on the 22nd. Happy belated birthday, Fleece! You are not old now. You're older, but you are not old, I assure you. As someone who works with the elderly, you are not old. But happy birthday. I hope you had a wonderful day for your birthday and a lot of good food. And surrounded by the good people. Alice free and dying. No! No death allowed. I'll call your evil twin Soshi Hora. Oh my goodness. Get some people together, play some more games. Of course! That doesn't have to be reserved for your birthday. That can be any time of the day. Oshino Hora. Gonna start talking about Oshino Ko all over again. Yeah, I'm thinking about random anime songs in my head right now. Sushinohara makes me think of Sarishinohara. Redeem sing a song. Oh my god, Ran. Okay. Well, because Sushinohara sounds like Sarishinohara, we'll just do a Sarishinohara. Other than this, I hit a crazy side quest, develop a whole multiplayer FPS in under a week. What? That's crazy! Congrats! Oh my goodness. Such big news. Sounds like a lot of work too. Do I have to find the instrumental to this? See if I can. I don't know if I have it. I might have to download it. Download. Login. Why is it making me re-log in? Okay. Got it. Switch to the screen then. Booked a flight for Japan this May. Congrats! Have a great trip. Oh my goodness, Japan is always fun. Tons of bugs and a minor security issue, but it's patched up. See if it. Yeah, you should definitely send it over to the server and see if anyone wants to try it out. That would be a lot of fun and get a lot of results from beta testing. I forgot how low it is. 改札の向こう銀河一星の輝き誰事なんて無視しないよ人は日和見なんだしょうがない60兆の細胞かける君の快感も見せてくれ新しい扉の前で一人で寂しくないかないそう死にたいなんて思ってるのかなそれでも君が好きだよどんなに汚れた未来でも隠したい過去があってもOkay, I'm gonna do a rest without instrumental because I'm gonna key it up and I'm too lazy to pitch it up right now. It's too low. Dude, I have to forget that key. 大抵のことじゃ砕けない僕は君と共にある最前列で手を振るよ都内一星の笑顔にないものだってねらりだよ君は貪欲なんだしょうがない60兆の細胞かける君の危うさを生かしてくれ猫耳つけてた君のフリルのエプロンドレス恋の季節を超えてどれだけ君を脱がせて画面にキスしてみてもただ交わらない目と目思った以上に君の目は獲物狩るような鋭い目つきだ思った以上にその方は裏も表も症状を極めてたやっと君に会えたのに剥がされるまで時が100倍速だ触りたいよもう一度君のやわい手のひらに新しい扉の前で一人で寂しくないかないそう死にたいなんて思ってるのかなそれでも君が好きだよどんなに汚れた未来でも構わないからね僕はここだよどんなに小さな存在でも君が犯した過ちに刺し殺されてしまうでもここにいるからね Yeah. Listening to Sora sing Fire Me, serotonin receptors. Oh geez, can I get some too? My serotonin receptors have been silent for about a decade. Put this angel in the studio to... You're too kind, please. That's my Oshi. Ava, no, you're too sweet. Patch, patch, patch. Patch, patch, patch. A decade. Yeah. My serotonin receptors started malfunctioning about a decade ago, I would say. Yeah. Let me see. There's all my serotonin is crazy. Then there's that Oshinoko opening, right? The rapping one. I don't have the instrumental on me. また夢から覚める濡れたままで分ける苦労しようと思い残すと日のむるこそはのろ秒焼かれるような絶望な糧になるのか憧れに焦れるまま燃し続けるキラキラ星さまよろしたあなたのアイスカラカラ乾いてかわいそうならかわいすべてを黒くからすく眩しい光僕にだけ落ちる影はあなたのせい致命的な欠落をくれたね身勝手に虚勢狂わされたせいお願い声を聞かせて声を聞かせて絡まって歪んでしまった傷さえくれたのはあなただけあなただけあなただけあなただけお願い僕を見ていて僕を見ていて色目に刻められた痛みさえ武器にしていつかの後悔すら照らせるようにあなたがいないと生きていけない何もかも捧げてしまえてもいいあなたの愛がまだ足らない欠けたものは何で埋めたらいい致命的致命的致命的な愛運命的運命的運命的な愛必然的必然的必然的な愛僕を見ていてね最愛のファタルI need a lot of that just reminded me. Oh my god. Did you guys see that Iron Mouse saying Aishite? She did a cover of Aishite? And it's crazy. It really got me into wanting to sing that song again, but then it's also like, holy snap, that song is difficult. So in that sense, I really should just be practicing if it was a song I really, really wanted to cover it. But it sounds fire if she did it. Aishite. Yeah, it's the Kikuo song. Aishite, aishite, aishite. That one. もっともっと愛して愛して I don't know if that's the right key. 苦しいほどに That one. Now you got us. I don't know the lyrics. I don't know the lyrics. I can try, but I don't know the lyrics. Shoot. Quickly before the ad starts in 2 minutes. I don't know how the song goes. Okay, let's sit up and see. Shoot. Can I win the lyrics? Lyrics? 遥か遠い遠い昔巻かれた首は 人が欲しい人が欲しいと叫ぶ呪いの首はおからないで見捨てないでどこも行かないでよく閉める悪魔で閉める人がいない How it goes いいセクシーでしょねえねえいい子でしょ可愛い子でしょねえねえいい子でしょ苦しいねえ愛して愛して愛してもっともっと愛して愛して苦しいほどに苦しい苦しい呪縛を解いて解いてね止められないHoly, how does the breath work on that? How do you not lose your breath there? Hi, world class. Hello. I don't. What's the breath control supposed to be like there? Shoot.愛して愛して愛してもっともっと愛して愛して苦しいほどに苦しい苦しい呪縛を解いて解いてね止められtake a breath for that long. There's no going out unless you mean like not existing. Then we go out. I tried to sing this song once, one voice crack, losing my voice for a few hours. No, so it's about using your stomach and your head voice, right? Need the lungs of Adele. Honestly, my biggest thing that I have to work on is my breath control because I don't have any. So it helps with recording because you can always make multiple takes. But in terms of actual singing live, and I was a choir kid and my breath control still sucks. So I don't know what the plan is about that one. I'd always scream that part. Wait, which note did she scream? I'm scared to know what note she screamed. Let me see. Aishite ado. Because I know she belts a lot, but I don't know what part she belted. That long note? No, that long note? Oh my god, you're right, she belts the whole thing. Oh god, okay, how does that work? Oh my god. Am I mentally prepped for this? 愛して愛して愛してもっともっと愛して愛して苦しいほどに苦しい苦しい呪縛を解いて解いてね止められないよ Nope I did not. I could not. I just straight up went for like the harsher belt or like head voice because I can't belt that. No. How does she do that? 愛して愛してもっと愛して愛して苦しいほどに苦しい苦しい呪縛を解いて解いてね Oh my god. How does she hold that? ね I can't switch the note and make it okay. 苦しい苦しい呪縛を解いて解いてね止められない The nai part, possibly, if you kind of growl it. Otherwise, no. That's not happening. Sing so loud that the neighbors will file a noise complaint. Honestly. Oh, is that the tactic? Okay, here. That's the tactic apparently. Ahem. I need a sip of water. Nope, not happening. No. The thing is, part of it is that I'm sitting down. So I am a little curious. Oh, and thank you, Clone, for throwing that keyboard at me. But I am a little curious how different it could be if I'm standing. I won't be able to read the lyrics, and the tracking will be weird, but... And it's gonna sound off. Let me see. My limiter was not on. I don't know how much you can hear me like this. I probably sound really distant. Oh my god, my tracking. Will this be okay? This might work. I just tilted my phone up. This show. Na, 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 na. Oh my god. Could I do this? I don't know. I don't think so. 愛して愛して愛してもっともっと愛して愛して苦しいほどに苦しい苦しい呪縛を解いて解いてね止められI wasn't gonna belt it. I still wasn't gonna belt it. But it definitely... This is why people say to stand up while singing. Haha. And I record everything sitting down. It's such a problem. It does help. It does help standing up. That part is true. It's because there's like more substance to go off of. When you're sitting, it's like less. It's like the Fall Guys noise. It must be funny though, because my model angle, like this is my normal angle, right? But then if I'm like standing and I have to move the phone up, this is my angle. I'm like constantly looking down now because my angle of my phone is like off. Are you the same height sitting and stand? That's a crazy question. What do you mean am I the same height? You can probably hear the difference in the mic. This is when I like raise the mic arm a bit, so it like helps. So it's not as bad, but it's probably quite a bit different still. I still can't believe you asked if I was the same height sitting and standing. Please, I'm not that short. Do you think my height is literally how tall my torso is? Do I have no legs? Is that what it is? You know, that reminds me. Remember how I wanted to sing Iron Mouse's opera? It makes me wonder if it would help standing up. Because I've never tried it while standing up. Obviously, I still can't do it because I don't do opera and my head voice is non-existent. But might be worth a try. Big chair, small angle, yeah. If my chair wanted to give me a hug, it could. Try opera since I've experienced with choir, but I was an alto kid. And I barely sang soprano. So it was not good. Ah, right, the instrumental. Do I still have it saved? I do. Okay. Let's see. Opera blows my mind. Anyone who can Someone pull it up. It does blow my mind too. It's so difficult. And it's more breath control. I don't have any of that. I have small lungs. Small body equals small lungs. I'm looking up the lyrics right now. Oh my god. So much breath and vocal control. I know. Bum bum. Bum. Okay, if I'm trying to do a chest voice. Endless nights, through every nightmare, alone and afraid. Like, chest voice is fine. How does the first part play? The music marks of fate. Then one day, when every melody has been played. And then, oh, the high part. Through your voice, my world was found. It's already so high. Oh, is that really that high? Oh my god. Where love conquered hate, now hate consumes again. How does that part go? To hell and back, my friend. Now tireless. I should listen to this part of the song more. And then this part. Need helium. I should do helium one time. It is insanely high. And a key change. Even far apart, nothing else could sway my heart. From the start, you shone brighter than heaven's star. Through the fire and the light, against the wills of God, we'll fight, chasing the sound. Who is your song resounds, eternally bound to you. How did she do it? How is she human? I'd go to hell and back again. Earth I'd move and then for you every single night and repent. But it's too late to pretend. That's too high. There's a chance I could ever be forgiven. Oh. Must have the strength in my heart, I'd burn it all for you. Nothing else can sway my heart. That's so high. From the start, you shone brighter than heaven's star. Even far apart, nothing will sway my heart. Your music box rings louder than the dying stars. Through the fire and the light, against the wills of God, we will fight, chasing the sound. Who is your song resounds, eternally bound to you. Forever I'll burn for you. So with the last of the strength in my heart, I'd burn it I can't breathe. It's too high. It's too high. It's too high. Everyone at a Santa Cruz spread house. I'm too high. Thank you for the water break, Ava. It's like if I'm doing chromatic scales with just the notes, it's possible. But the problem is putting all the words, all the lyrics, all together in a song with the different vowels. Because some vowels are easier. Posture check, I'm standing. Because, like, that note, right? And, my heart. So this is an octave lower, right? I burn it all. Like, it's a little more doable. Like, if I try doing just vowels, let me see. Okay, that's the key change. Oh my god, the community cover was so peak. I agree. So if I try just to do vowels. I'm gonna do ah instead. I still can't hold it. That's still not happening. I'm not holding the note. But it's like doable. Cause like it's a note to hit. So like if you hit the range, or if you have the range, you can hit the note. But to add the words and the breath control? Okay, my model isn't doing justice how hard I'm shaking my head. Not possible. But you hit it. Okay, I'll be honest, guys. This is why my choir conductor was like, Sora, you should be a soprano. And I was like, nope. That's too much work for me because I'm a bad singer. And all I can do is sing the same note over and over again, so put me in the alto. In hindsight, if Sora had listened to her choir conductor, perhaps she would be somewhat okay at singing opera. Did not happen, because Sora was stubborn and insecure. Still insecure, but Hoshi Soprano is crazy. That's too funny. Hoshi Soprano. Yep, accurate. Well, not accurate. That's what she wanted, but I didn't let it happen. It is easier standing up, though, as opposed to back when I was sitting down. That is true. Speaking of high notes, there's this one song, and it was covered by this utaite named Akiya Kane. And I always wanted to try belting that song. And let me see. Can I get the instrumental? Let's see, that's the real challenge. Because this is an older Vocaloid song. So I don't know if I'll be able to find it. She did a piano version. That's crazy. Maybe if I just look up the song. Sometimes instead of searching up instrumental, you have to search up karaoke. Ooh, someone uploaded a version on YouTube. So it's gonna be not great quality, but we will deal with it. Or actually, let me see. It's by Nikki. It's an old Nikki song. I didn't know Hoshi Soprano is part of the Soprano. Secret member of the Sopranos. Nya, 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 nya. Okay, if this loads. Try to DB. No, it doesn't have the instrumental showing up. But this was like one of the songs back when I was like 16. I really wanted to belt and like learn how to belt it because Akiya Kane is one of my biggest inspirations in belting this song. But I can't find it. So what I'll do is I'm going to, if I sing along to an on vocal of a song, is the on vocal too loud? I don't know if my voice input is loud enough. You should sing Young Girl A. Oh my god! That song is also crazy difficult. Let's be real. The closest one I've seen sang was a different Power P song. But that was a long time ago. I don't know if I'll do it again. Because a lot of his songs are so difficult. Good evening, Sora. Hello, Hana. Welcome, welcome. I'm just trying to see all the songs I used to want to belt when I was a kid. And I'm trying to download the on vocal. Except it's not downloading, which is not good. But I just want to make sure that I'm not too quiet compared to the on vocal, because I'm struggling finding the instrumental. Naruhodo! Yeah! Okay, let me see. What are the lyrics? Flashback, Romaji, Akiakane, Riki. Okay, I think I found it. Okay, just let me know if the volume is like off. And I'm gonna flub this. When I was 16, I want to learn this. It never happened. The only belt I got was from my. No, Ava, not that belt. 存在証明断って立ち止まればざっとで放送終了始まって息を止めて見える私影を消せばこの咲いた花も捨ててしまえるのに枯れる喉を抑えて蘇る偽造を嘘をついたこの心が落ちて笑い出すあなたが私のように嘘をついて壊れたはまた笑いです手を伸ばせば崩れていくあなた見つめ合うな手がされてほしいの切れるくらいね Another belting song that I always wanted to learn when I was a wee teenager and never really got a handle of it. That song has range. I know. It completely baits you at the start. Because at the start it's like and it's like it's very like normal range, right? And then the second verse, right? 見える私影を消せばこの咲いた花も捨ててしまえるのに枯れる喉を Right? And then 抑えて蘇る偽造を Very like okay range, right? And then 嘘をついたこの心が落ちて笑い出すあなたが It goes all the way that high, except Akia kind of belts it because she's a wonderful belter. I will say, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if Ado has ever said anything about knowing Akia Kane, but I know Ado was a huge fan of Utaites and stuff, and if she had said Akia Kane was one of her favorites, I wouldn't be surprised with how she sings because there's a lot of belts, stylistic belts, and they're just really talented. So it's like 蘇る偽造を嘘をついたこの心が落ちて笑い出すあなたが私のように嘘をついて Like how did it go from 偽造を and then Yeah, this was one of my dream songs back when I first started singing in Japanese. Because of course I was like, this song sounds like a doable. It's a smart song choice. And it's actually by Nikki, who is the one who made the like shoot. What are the other songs? How did it go? Like 慣れてた終わってる信号はいつも通り飛んでまた止まってる楽しそうだ心これこと暗いじんと壊したルルルルこれこと素敵なロマンスあルルルルル帰るルルの怒りが本当の進んで大事響くからないルルのみなんでいく Like Nicki made that song. Nicki also made this song, I believe. Bojack Agent was also by Nicki, yep. It's like 枯れては戸惑いを募らせて遠く揺らぐ日々を眺めてた手のひらの影からぶら下げてかすかに残るその沈を教えてよ Nicki likes doing those belt songs where it randomly shows up because it goes like さよならあなたの大好きな人思い出は声雨に打たれて今君の心をつなぐ糸興味を逃れてるパレルルしよだから答えてよね Like bro you went from like okay to wah I need to get better at the belts. I naturally sing in a softer chest range. I am the other way, where I can't sing softer because I'm so used to belting. My soft head voice feels awkward to do, and I feel bad doing it because I don't think it sounds very nice. That's actually why when I first was recording Love It, I was so insecure over my head voice because I'm not used to using my head voice. So I was just like, it sounds too breathy, or it sounds too airy, or like it sounds too weak. Because I'm so used to belting, right? Because like, that part. Okay, so you know the second verse of Love It, right? So it's like, yeah, no, seriously. And it's like, ぞっとした顔が可愛いで君のその体が欲しいの And then that part is like Love it 何ラリって愛はいかわいそうで君は悪い子なの And then this part どの子が好きでサニサニ色目がお上手で玉巻き君に踊らされちゃって私は来る What is love it? And this part 君の中まで骨の髄まで入れてからアポになる愛のパペット胸が苦しいね息が詰まるのねそれが恋と教えてあげるあはは Like I would rather just sing it like that and belt it but the actual song required right like 君の中まで骨の髄まで入れてからアポにないなる愛のパペット It's like I added style but then it goes up and it's like that part like like no and it's like どの子が好きでサニサニ色目がお上手で玉脇 I'm like I can't sing like this because it's too I would rather go どの子が好きでサニサニ色目がお上手で玉脇 That's why you sounded so amazing on that song Thank you I felt like I overdid it I don't know it was a difficult song to navigate I think it's I don't remember how I sing it in Sharuru. Sometimes I get stubborn and I just belt it anyways. But then something non-Japanese, but it's so good. Go ahead. It's just that the likelihood of me recognizing it is close to nothing. But I mean, if you want to send it over, send it over. 아이고. It's close to no, but I'll send. Yeah. Go ahead, give it a try. Love that color. Cover all of them. No, what I'm trying to do. Oh my god, please. At least you're too kind. One of the few songs I never even had an MV or art done because everything was so new, and I still wanted to do a cover in orchestral. Okay. It's a Warframe song. I definitely do not know this song, but I will definitely listen. Oh my god, is this why you said Latin? Someone said Latin, didn't they? No wonder you said not Japanese, but you didn't say English either. This song already sounds so intense. Oh my god. It has some English too. It's like, yeah, it has some English too. Inserts 1 second of English. Have you guys seen shoot, that one anime that's coming out? I think it's a movie. Cosmic Princess Kaguya. There's that one cover she made. The 世界で一番の姫様そういう扱い心得てよね That song I've been hearing so much. I think it's within your range. Might be within my range, but not with my style. Out of the loop. That is okay. That is a-okay. If anything, it's more just that I, yeah, have seen it around because Vocaloid producers. Okay, well, Sora is getting actually pretty hungry, so I guess Sora can call it a night. Let me see. Is there something to follow the night with? End the night with? Ow! I knocked over my monitor, or knocked it to the side. And I do actually have my Stream Deck fixed, so I can actually raid someone properly. Oh, okay. You might have to do one favor back in the sense and raid back, you know. Before we go do that. What would be a good song to end it on? I don't know. What's another sad song I can do like last time? Oh, true. The Gravity song. I never have. Well, actually, I didn't try doing the belt again. Because that one, the belt is really hard too. You thought. Does no one know who they're dealing with? Think I'll let it go. Forget and forgive. The rage in me is terminal. There's no remedy but to burn them all. I still got a job to do, my mission's incomplete. Only a traitor could consider making peace. The princess has to pay for what she did that day, for what she took away. Storms coming, I can see the clouds. No running's gonna save you now, and hard rain is gonna fall down like gravity, like gravity. Eye for an eye says you owe me a debt. Blood demands blood, gonna get my hands wet. The flood's coming, now you can bet on tragedy like gravity. You think you're hell's great savior. Will you still, when I return the favor, take the one you need, make you watch him bleed? Will you break thinking how you couldn't save her, wishing you were there when they needed you, the only soul who's ever completed you? Maybe then you'll get a little heated too, and understand why this is what I need to do. Storms coming, I can see the clouds. No running's gonna save you now. I'm a measure late. Like gravity, like gravity. Eye for an eye says you owe me a debt. Blood demands blood, gonna get my hands with the blood's coming. Now you can bet on tragedy like gravity. Anyways, thank you, Angles, for being here and hearing me out, hearing my woes and stuff. I do very much appreciate it, despite of how flaky and sad and inconsistent I've been for the last few months. I do really appreciate everyone's support and constant care and love, despite my inactivity and honestly some moments disappearance. But it is greatly appreciated and doesn't go unnoticed. And I hope I can repay everyone sometime sooner than later. Yeah. Please, good night. You don't have to watch the VOD. It's nothing. There's nothing to see there. It's okay. When are you gonna stream again? I have something for you I've been working on last year. I stream. Oh yeah, Fleece, you missed it. I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube. Next week. I want to say the 2nd of February. So that Monday. So I have no streams for this week because I have out of town folks. But next week on the Monday, I stream, and I stream on YouTube. Oh right, this is my final goodbye on Twitch, huh? Or not final. I might go back. Who knows? Maybe YouTube isn't for me and I come back. But I will. I don't know. We'll see. Fix my note. We will see how it goes. But yes, thank you, Angles, for watching as usual. I'm going to go. I don't know how much longer is gonna stream for. So we're gonna quickly try to go raid her before she leaves. We'll start that. And then, as usual, it's not a graduation stream. I'll see you all over there. Because this is my last time of rating anyone on Twitch. But, yeah. Thank you, Angles, as usual. Y'all are the best. Till the next time. Bye-bye.